Another episode of League of Legends news, which is apparently what my channel is quickly becoming. Today, Xbox Games Pass has been announced for Riot Games. Which games? League of Legends, League of Legends Wild Rift, Legends of Runeterra, Teamfight Tactics, and Valorant. No other games. No, none of the other ones. If it's any of the other ones, they don't count. These five, though, they're in it. What do you get from having Xbox Games Pass and having these, well, I guess playing these games? Because they're all technically free to play. These are all free to play games, okay? So what are you unlocking by getting into these? League of Legends, you get every champion unlocked. Presumably, when you lose Xbox Games Pass or delink it from your account, those champions will no longer be unlocked. Now, there is a question of can you, like, if you're banned, can you, like, unlink it from your account, buy a new account, link it to that one, play and get that one banned, unlink it, buy a new one, play to that one and get banned. There is a question here, actually, that I just thought about because that seems extremely abusive. So I'm wondering, could they ban, could they end up banning Xbox Games Pass from being on your account? Because that could very much be an issue. Presumably, if you own a champion, then you still own it, and when it's unlinked, you unown it. But if you bought it by yourself, you would still own it. Everybody get that? Okay. Wild Rift Mobile, same thing. If you own a champion, presumably you still own that champion, even if you unlink the account. Okay. Now, this one is actually, the Legends of Runeterra one is something that people aren't considering. Okay, so Legends of Runeterra is a card game. Now, when they say the foundation set, that is only the set of cards that launched with the game. Those cards, for the most part, have been power creep pretty hard. And I'm not saying they're all useless. Lots of them still get picked, but certainly this isn't giving you... You're not getting Legends of Runeterra. You're not getting every champion. You're not getting even half the champions, I think, at this point. You're not really unlocking that much for Legends of Runeterra. You'll unlock some of the cards for some decks, but don't expect to go into Legends of Runeterra. If you ever played a card game, yes, the set that launches with the card game frequently has cards that are still good throughout the entire time. But by no stretch of the imagination is the release set going to give you enough cards to play this game out the entire time, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Teamfight Tactics is another one that you need to understand. They get access to a rotation of Tier 1 Little Legends avatars. Now remember, Little Legends have Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3, looking increasingly good. So you could have, like, there's different amounts of Little Legends, like there's a turtle, and then the turtle would have several versions of the turtle, the green, the purple, the blue, and then within that, so you would have blue turtle, Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. Does everybody get that? So the issue with this one is a rotation of Tier 1 Little Legends. It's decent to kind of give you a selection of things that you can choose through, but this is hardly gonna actually give you anything that you'd want. You're not gonna be, if you already have put money into the game, and these Little Legends are very expensive, you can end up putting several $100s into this game, all right? If you've already put money into the game, then these Little Legend avatars, they are hardly going to be anything interesting. So the Legends of Runeterra one is, yeah, mid. This Teamfight Tactics one seems like absolutely nothing. Okay, now for Valorant, you'll unlock every agent. So much like the League of Legends Wild Rift and the League of Legends PC, the Valorant unlocks actually are useful. That means if you want to start playing the game, you'll get every agent. In League of Legends, you'll get every champion. Players also receive bonus experience across select titles. I'm not sure what that means. Now, this is written by Mark Merrill. I actually looked at that. So it's a co-founder and president of Riot Games. Ta-da. I don't know. We've always respected Xbox's relentless push to drive gaming forwards, and we're proud to add our games to Xbox catalog through Games Pass. We're also thrilled to welcome Xbox players into Riot's ecosystem of diverse and passionate gamers across the world. In the coming months, we'll share more about the partnership and how members can access the Games Pass content. For more information on Riot's biggest titles coming to Game Pass, stay tuned to riotgames.com and Xbox Wire. So, how would I rate this overall? Okay, I mean, going in order, okay, just to be blunt, this Teamfight Tactics unlocked is basically nothing. You don't care. I'll just be honest. Look, unless you've never played Teamfight Tactics, if you have played Teamfight Tactics, or okay, I mean, let's put it as if you haven't played Teamfight Tactics, and yeah, I mean, this actually does something. Instead of, so just so you guys understand, the little legends are like little avatars that follow your character around, but they don't fight, they don't do anything, they don't buff you, they don't debuff you. They're literally just cosmetics. They literally just follow you around as a cosmetics. So they're giving you the tier 1. Now remember, it goes, you know, in fact, I can actually go in here, I believe, and show you. Yeah, I can actually do that. So I'll just show you in Teamfight Tactics. So here's your tacticians, right? So here's I've Shadow Beat Melisma. Now you can see she is the legendary version of it, right? So here's tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. You can notice across each tier that she gets significantly cooler. So here are this is the generic one. This is what everybody starts with, right? So by giving you the unlocks here, so like let's go to Bubblegum Dingo, you would only be getting tier 1 Bubblegum Dingo. Is that better than the literal generic avatar? Yes, that is better than the generic avatar. However, that's hardly giving you a tier 3, and as such, if you actually bought any little legends, if you have any little legends that you actually like, this is pretty not that interesting. If they gave you a select of tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3s, that would be more interesting. So we'll see what happens as people give their reaction to this. I'm assuming their reaction is going to be a very large meh. Particularly because, you know, if I know anything about games and anything like that, okay, nobody wants to be the dude who's using the little legends from the Games Pass. So unless these are actually interesting, or potentially, like, if they let you unlock, or if they give you an egg or something, I'm not really sure. But right now, I don't rate this very highly. Okay, these Legends of Runeterra, now again, that's a card game. Getting the foundation, that's decent to try to get you into the game. It's obviously better than not having it. It's better to have it than to not have it, but don't go expecting to be able to build any meta decks or anything like that. You'll be able to build better than people who are literally just starting the game. It's a good head start, but to be clear, you're either going to put money into the game, or you're going to be playing the PvE for a while before you try to go out into PvP, much like other card games. Again, they call it a head start. Yeah, it's a head start, but this is not that incredible. Now, these are the ones that are actually good, so these are the ones I rate highly. The Valorant, all agents unlocked. You can start Valorant, play when you want. League of Legends, both versions, you can play anything you want. My concern, and I mentioned this earlier, I actually have a legitimate concern here. Will Riot allow you to link your account? And if your account gets banned, do you just not get to use your Xbox Games Pass on PC anymore? Like, is your Xbox Games Pass just gone from League of Legends PC? Or can you then link it to a new account? And if you can link it to a new account, that would be very lame. I think both ways are actually kind of lame. Maybe there'll be like a cooldown. Maybe you can only unlock like every 3 months. Maybe that would work. But I'm kind of look, I'm not gonna show it, but you can buy accounts for like $5 to $15 tops, and you can even buy them at the higher rank for, I think it's like $30. So if you could link those accounts to your Games Pass and then have every champion, and you could play until you get banned, toxic people would have a very, very powerful weapon at their disposal. That's my concern here. That's how I rate all of these. That's everything. So if you want to get this, it's literally Xbox Games Pass. I mean, what, you know, we're not gonna have Xbox Games Pass, right? Most people that play it are going to, or I should say, most people that have Games Pass, they like cheap shit that they can use. So this is nothing but a positive, and that's what they're doing. So thank you everybody for watching. Thank you everybody for being here. You leave a comment, you leave a like, leave your thoughts. Thank you everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.